it just runs by itself, which is exactly what I want. I don't want to have to babysit this because there's a lot of other stuff I have to deal with. So having one thing less to deal with, it's exactly what I wanted. Axeman basically started kind of as a hobby. And we kind of started, and I thought we'd maybe sell an axe or two a day, or maybe a week even, or it was just more of a fun thing. And almost instantly, it expanded well beyond I'd ever imagined. We've grown into after you get one or two big brands, then the other brands all want to carry you to carry their product. And yeah, it kind of snowballed. Like even till recently, as 2 days ago, we had some pretty big brands reaching out, wanting us to carry their products, and it's a great opportunity. And obviously, our overhead goes way up because they're expensive, but to get quality, it costs money, and we're constantly onboarding new high-end products. There's a lot of products that aren't quality out there anymore, and the customer service is just basically a screen, or they don't have no contact at all. Where we try to give the best customer service with the best products, and I think people enjoy that and respect it, and they're buying. So it's a great combination, and I'm happy to kind of do it.
Would love to know, like, what problems were you facing before you came across stock as a solution?
My biggest problem is that obviously we buy a lot of product. I'm in Canada, and we bought a lot of product for Sweden and Germany, Japan. So things take time to get here. Shipping is a lengthy process, upwards of 2 months to get access here. My problem is that people were wanting to pay for product before I got it, and I had no ability to take payments, or I guess I could, but it would have been a kind of a disaster as far as the Shopify, just using Shopify for that. Um, where your process kind of makes it easy for me. Like I say, it's very it does it by itself, right? So whether people want to just get notified when it does show up, which is fine with us as well, or they want to pre-purchase it, that gave a whole other dynamic to our purchasing program, that they could technically buy something before it got here, and it could be 3 or 4 weeks away still, but we still would acquire those customers. And we have a very lenient, if they want to cancel at any time, that's fine too. But at least I know the number. Like I could increase the numbers even when I'm ordering it. If I know that I already have 10 or 15 or 30 people wanting this one particular product, different times of the year, there is different demands, and different, I find that some products, like I know my competitors and everything, I know a couple of them, and they have different clientele, and their products they sell they're different than mine, which is very interesting. But just different dynamics, different advertising, maybe different everything. We just have our niches, and then we stick to it, and it's working perfectly. So having that ability to kind of watch the market even before we even have to buy it, or even as it's coming, it's a great way for me to see exactly how to order.
Got you. And you mentioned that you were trying out some different apps before stock. Um, how's that like for you, and what made you switch to stock?
Yeah, there's no problem with the other apps. They just didn't do everything they wanted to do. Like we couldn't do pre-purchase. They did the notify stuff, and that worked out good. There was no problems with it all. It just didn't have the different avenues where, like the pre-purchase was a big one. The analytics, I can see more information. Who's buying?
If you are talking about the impact a bit in terms of um, quantitatively, like what was it like for your business?
We don't get a ton of pre-purchases. It's just another avenue for customers to. I think the customers would probably wait either way. If I didn't have it, if they didn't have a pre-purchase, they still would check the notify me button, and get the email. So I don't know if the back end or the prepayment or pre-purchase would make a massive difference, but it's just a great avenue that people really want that product. They don't want to miss out on it. They can do that. But I think the notify part is probably the biggest part of it. The customers just like that option. If a big stock comes in, like from a pallet of axes come in, I put them all back online. That day is definitely a busy day. Like, it probably is 24 hours of tons of orders. Everybody got the email saying it's back in stock, and it kind of drives a little bit of a reminder too about, hey, our site is still here. They might buy other stuff as well, so they might technically change their mind in that time period, but it does remind them to come back, and all of a sudden they wanted a reminder on a axe, but they actually bought a saw. So it brings people back to the site, which is a good thing for us for sure. So
And at the back of your mind, like how are you measuring sort of the ROI from this app?
as an M knows, I'm not super technical guy. Like I'm doing the best. I started from I did not have a clue about online companies. I didn't even know Shopify, to tell you the truth. This was a complete learning thing for me. I built the website. I started learning from YouTube videos. Um, help from people like Anam. We had some technical kind of glitches to work through on our site that she was fantastic about working with these little like things that I could never figure out. And for her, it's kind of natural. It was just click, click, click. Oh, it's done. And so having things automatic was important to me, and to put a ROI number, I don't know.
Anything about stock that surprised you? Any unexpected wins or surprises along the way?
My biggest win from this was the help from M. She made some special things up that make my site look good, run good. As far as even placement of different banners and this and that, we wanted to make things, and she helped make them look nice. Like so having that customer service was a big part of it. And that's how what I run my business like the same way. And having people like her, we talked a lot for the first week or so. It was or 2 weeks. We were, little glitches pop up, and I could easily send her an email, and it would be done within sometimes in minutes. And I was surprised of how fast sometimes. And it was just it was nice to have that personal support that really knew the program inside and out. That again, I could never learn because there's just so much to learn on every single app. But she had it figured out pretty instantly, really.
And you mentioned that you are new to all of this, you were learning on the go. Um, how did you know that there is something called pre-orders or tracking stock notifications? How did you hear about us? Is there anyone who referred you? How did you know about?
I think it was when I asked shop support to say, hey, is this even an option? I didn't even know it was really kind of can I do this? And I saw other retailers do it, so I knew it was a possibility. I didn't know how. So I think if I remember correctly, it was a while ago now, but I think they recommended me, and obviously your reviews are very high on the site, and rightfully so. So that was kind of the direction I took, and I'll click this one and give it a try, right? So, and I said, it's always a risk. Like there's been a few apps that I have tried in the past that were not good. Like it was like a complete waste of money. But yeah, it seemed to work out perfect for us here, and it's been good since. And really, like right now, I haven't had to bother them for a very long time because it just runs by itself, which is exactly what I want. I don't want to have to babysit this because there's a lot of other stuff I have to deal with. So having one thing less to deal with, it's exactly what I wanted.
Lastly, Jeremy, any advice that you have for other founders or new merchants who are probably in your shoes back when you started?
Yeah, I think right from the beginning, just do something. Just try something. Like don't sit on the fence and not start your own company or don't um be scared. Just do it. And then from there, there's people that you run into along the way, like Nam, that will help you through to get like the stuff you just don't know. Like there's no way, like if I asked you today to put out a car fire, you wouldn't know how to do that. So everybody has their specialties. And this isn't one of mine. I enjoy selling axes. Um, I don't like the IT portion of it. Like it's a big learning curve for me. So people should just try it, use the resources you have as far as the good apps, the highly rated apps, the support. You could sell any widget anywhere in the world. It's pretty incredible that you can do that and make a hobby into literally a full-time job that is very profitable. So yeah, so just don't sit on the fence. Like I sat on the fence for years thinking that'd be a good idea, but I just never did it. So if you get people just to take that first step and making a Shopify store and then growing with the apps that are either recommended or you're just trying them out. Like I said, if it doesn't work, most of them have a 30-day or 15-day trial. If they simply don't suit your brand or your items or whatever, try something different and yeah, and enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, don't do it.
It was incredible chatting with you, Jeremy. I think I am done with all my curiosity-driven questions. Anam, if you have anything to ask, please feel free to go ahead.
No, thanks, Jeremy. You've been very, I think it was nice knowing about your story and then how stock came about and it just, ties up together. I think what I like hearing a lot is about your advice. That was very motivational. And I know you just came off of a shift and just got home. And I really, really appreciate that you took out this time to speak to us. I know it's not easy or super fact, but you took out this time to speak to us and it means a lot.
I think it's all reciprocal too. Like I said, if you've helped me out, like it's so many times, and I feel it'd be great to help you guys out because it's all kind of a team, right? Like if I can help you, and I know you help me for sure. So if we could work together, we're on different sides of the world, even, but that's it. I think it's fantastic that we can do this. And like I said, you can sell something everywhere in the world. We're basically doing the very similar thing. We're selling something, and but at the same time, you've shown that you wanted me to be successful, and really, I want you to be successful too. And I'm a horrible salesman. Like I'll sell. I won't sell anybody anything, but I will tell them which is the best product for them, whether it's the cheapest or the most expensive. And yeah, and I really feel you've done the same thing with me. Is that you need this, you don't need this, or this is how you do this, and spending the extra time, it was fantastic. So thank you.
No problem at all. Always hear anything you need. I think it makes me very happy to hear that stock's running on like autopilot, and I hope it continues to run that way. But if you do need us, we're always here.
Perfect. Well, thank you.